What's up YouTube, Capital G here, talking about everybody's favorite bug in this video, Evilswarm Exciton Knight, and asking the question, is it possible that this card might be getting unbanned and someone in the Yu-Gi-Oh community found out about it? I know that that's a question that is highly speculative, and you guys are like, Cap, that is so ridiculous. Why would you say this about Exciton Knight? I mean, if you believe that, then at least just give me some type of explanation as to why this card has shot up in value so much. Exciton Knight was a card that was sitting at, I'm talking about the secret rare versions out of Legacy of the Valiant. It was sitting at, I don't know, about 10 bucks 48 hours ago before YCS Las Vegas happened, and now it's sitting at about $25. So what would make this card go up 2.5 times its value? Now, some people will say, well, it's because of banless speculation, but the thing is, I mean, we, the Yu-Gi-Oh community, we the players, we speculate about all types of cards. This is the only one that I've seen where its price has shot up tremendously. Even the Mega Pack versions are almost $20, and it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Now, I wonder if somebody at YCS Vegas who worked for Konami or who had access to the ban list maybe might have let it slip in conversation to one of the players, or somebody overheard or something like that, that Exciton Knight is getting unbanned because, you know, they have access to the ban list probably in advance to them actually posting it. In fact, I believe that in the past they used to make the ban list way in advance. I don't know about now. I'd probably think a little less. That's less likely, and you know, with the adjusted ban list, they kind of just made that shit up on the fly. But I say that it's somewhat feasible because, you know, when you looked at the event that happened in Los Angeles, the UDS, I mean, were they supposed to show pictures of Gold Series? I know the Konami players were playing the Gold Series, but I'm not so sure that those pictures were supposed to get out of like the Dart Destroyers, because if you looked at the pictures quality, it wasn't like they were high resolution, like high quality pics and whatnot. And why weren't they posted? Well, you know, why weren't they posted on the official Yu-Gi-Oh like Konami Twitter? Why weren't they posted on the official Yu-Gi-Oh Konami Facebook? So it does show you sometimes that there can be things that get leaked. You know, we get leaked cards all the time, and this could be leaked information. Now, you know, you guys might be saying, well, Cap, this is just because of wishful thinking. People want Exciton to come back, so they're trying to pick them up. Well, I mean, I guess that's true. That's a somewhat valid counter argument, but I mean, come on, doesn't everybody you know, including me, don't we all want Stratos back? Like, everybody wants Stratos back. We've been wanting the dude back since what, 2013, like post Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. It's not like Stratos' price goes up at the, you know, whenever there's banless speculation or anything like that. So I'm wondering if there is, you know, a reason behind this. And then, you know, furthermore, this does kind of bring up an interesting predicament for anybody who has these cards, because now I guess you're kind of at this risk reward type point where, you know, you guys could easily be sitting on an Exciton. Like, I have an Exciton from when I played Teller Knights. I've got an Exciton from Legacy of the Valiant. I think it might even be First Ed. You know, if we sit on these cards, Exciton, obviously, if it gets unbanned, it could definitely go up in price. I mean, never forget that Exciton, when it first came out in this set, where it was easily the best card in Legacy of the Valiant, it was like a $110 card, and then it went down a little bit, and even at its lowest, it was kind of like $30 to $40. And, you know, as far as I know, there hasn't been any announced reprints. It's not in Gold Series 3. It's not in the, what's it called? It's not in the OTS packs or anything like that. So as far as I know, this would be still a very hard card to find. And if it was unbanned, the card would definitely shoot up in value. I don't think it would go back to the $100 days, because when Exciton first came out, there were decks like Infernity and Evilswarms that could run multiple copies. Evilswarm, because, you know, they had the pandemic virus, which worked with this card, and then they had you know, an Infernity. They would basically they would keep making Exciton Knight until you didn't have like a warning, or until you didn't have a Veiler or something, and then they would just soul charge all their shit back and win through advantage like that. So I'm wondering, is it a good investment to hold on to your Excitons, or do you just flip them now and say, okay, I don't know what this hype is, I don't know why this card is shot up in value, but I'm just going to go ahead and sell it now? Because personally, I don't know about you guys, I value Exciton at, I don't know, maybe like, to me, it's like a $5, $6 card. I mean, we can't play it. It's a great card. It looks nice. It's one of the best XCs ever, but it's like we can't play it. So I kind of value it the same as any banned card. So if you're telling me like, hey, I can take a card that's probably only worth like $5 and sell it for $25, like, you know, hey, that's a pretty good deal. That's an easy net of $20. So, you know, what do you guys think about this situation? How likely do you think it is that there is a legitimate chance that Exciton is coming back, and maybe the information got out to someone. I don't know who that person is or if that even happened. It's probably unlikely. Is this just wishful thinking by the Yu-Gi-Oh community? If it is, do you think that it is stupid? Because somebody must be paying the price for these cards. The thing about the secondary market is, guys, it's all operated for the most part by the players. Exciton would not be $25 at the lowest right here. This is the lowest one. The next one is $28. Exciton wouldn't be that high if there wasn't somewhat of a market. And if you have a copy of Exciton, you know, what are you doing with it right now? Because this card could easily not come off the ban list, and we get our ban list in maybe, let's say, 10 days, and now you missed your opportunity to make 20 bucks for free. Exciton sits on the ban list for another 2.5 years, and it just sits in your trade binder. That could easily happen to me, where I just end up not busting the card out for, you know, forever. This could be a golden opportunity to make some money, or you could, you know, roll that dice and end up having the card get unbanned, and then it ends up jumping to like 60 bucks and you're kicking yourself. So you guys let me know, because I think this is a very interesting situation. I know I could have made this a full market watch video, but there weren't that many other interesting things. I found this to be easily the most captivating. Thank you guys for watching as always.